Good Thursday morning, Foggers. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. I hope, if you have a significant other, I hope you guys made the effort to have, some special time together, maybe dinner, what have you. I want to say that we had the shooting yesterday in the Kansas City Chiefs parade, and it was nice to hear the mayor give the accolades to the police that were on the scene and fire. He stated that when we were running one way, the police were running the other. Some of the fans helped tackle one of the subjects. Unfortunately, there was one person that's deceased so far. So it's unfortunate that these things keep happening. Mental health definitely is at the forefront of everybody, I think, at this point, especially us. But I just wanted to say that I'm glad everything turned out as good as it was, and it showed why you guys are special, right? Why you guys are heroic, and it's situations like that and platforms like that people get to see who we are. All right? That's something that happens every day in different parts of the country, all over the world. So it's a good thing. You're probably wondering why I'm filming from the car today. I usually wake up at 3:45. Later, the latest is 4 o'clock. My son has to be at school at 5:30, and the football team, they lift and they condition, and so this is a normal routine for me, and I have some things to do, so it's going to be a little bit before I get home and I'm able to record. The funny thing is about all this that occurred yesterday at the parade was that today I wanted to cover a little bit of hypervigilance. Before I do that, I've been covering a lot about love yourself, and I had a little bit of a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were like, look, regardless where we're at in our life, whether it's bad or good, whether I lose or not, I'll stick with love. And I said, well, as first responders and somebody that has a warrior mindset, because you have to have a warrior mindset, I want to be the nice guy. I want to love myself, and I want to love as many people as I can around me, but not for 1 minute do you think that I'm soft. I have a warrior mindset, and I'll take your ass out if I have to, right? If it's between me and you, guess what? It ain't gonna be me. And that's the mindset that everybody should have. So I wanted to just say that. I'll get off of the whole love topic. I don't want people to think that, the word love means weakness. Love means compassion and feeling, and we wanna love ourselves because it's important. But not for a second do you think that I'm gonna punk out or be soft, because I'm not. If you've worked with me, you know how I handle stuff. And I always preach to my officers, we go home at the end of the shift. I don't give a shit. And I tell the rookies that I've worked with in the past, that I've trained, I prepare them for the worst, right? We do get shot, we do get stabbed, we do bleed, but we never die. And I always preach that. And I would never want to sell them short by telling them, oh, we don't get shot, and don't worry, we don't. No, we do. We get shot, we get stabbed, we bleed, okay? We're in car crashes, but we go home at the end of the night. And survival and warrior mindset should be at the forefront of everybody. So with hypervigilance, and I'm sorry that I'm moving the camera here, but again, I'm in my car. So hypervigilance, right? Racing mind. I talk to a lot of people, and I know I have it. My mind races. We're always looking at people's waistbands and ankles and the contour of their body. Women's purses, the way we sit back to the wall, looking at the doors. That's great, and it does save lives, and those are awesome techniques. But I will tell you that if you can't turn it off, and if you're off duty, that shit will drive you crazy. Like, literally will drive you crazy. I go on cruises, and when I go on excursions, if I can take a fork, a spork, a straw, right, and I'll jab somebody in the eye, I already know I want to punch somebody in the throat. Whatever technique there is, I've already thought about it, and it's great, and it gets me home, and I feel comfortable. But it also prevents me from doing certain things with my family. Sporting events, I pick the aisle, right? I tell my family, look, if there's something and there's people running, don't run. We're gonna hug the wall. And I know in shooting situations, hugging the wall's bad, but I'm saying, like, in when people are running and they're trampling each other, whatever, let them go by. Don't worry about it. If we need to run and whatever, just follow me. We know, our mindset. Like I always tell people, don't get nervous. When you see me nervous, then you say, oh shit, because I don't get nervous about stuff. You got to think, and we're always thinking about these things, right? So mirrored buildings, parking close to somebody at a red light, getting too close, going through drive-throughs, alleys, all those things. I've been retired for 2 years and they're always on my mind. I always have my gun. I'm always armed. If you ever want to see me turn right around, if I forgot my gun, whatever, I turn around and I go back. I don't go anywhere if I'm not armed. I have my HB 218, I believe it is, the House bill, where I qualify every year, and I carry everywhere, right? If I'm alone, I carry a small caliber. If I'm with my family, I carry a larger caliber. If I go to Naples, I take almost my entire freaking safe, and I have, different scenarios and extra rounds and magazines, and it's crazy, right? But I don't go out like a punk. I've always told people like that. You're going to take me, I'm going with, you're coming with me. So racing mind. Sometimes at night I'll start thinking about things, and right now it's not police work, obviously, but different things. I start to think about you guys, and if I get caught up into it, my mind will race off and I can't relax. So, breathing exercises. I spoke to somebody that's retired that told me, through my therapy, I do breathing exercises and just feel grounded and just try to calm myself down and tell myself, listen, I'm not in a scenario where I need to do this. Obviously, if I was in a scenario, then yeah. But that racing mind and hypervigilance is a sign of trauma. It's also, a sign of preparedness. But, when you're not at work and it's not a functional tool, it can drive you a little batty, okay? So you have to be cognizant of that. And if you're aware of that, you can breathe, you can calm yourself down, talk to yourself, and get out of that. Yes, it's a tool that we were taught. It's probably going to be with us for the rest of our life, but you have to control it, okay? Because it's not healthy that you're off. It causes anxiety. A lot of us have anxiety. Yesterday, I spoke to somebody that is overwhelmed with their work and personal things that are going on in their family. And we go back to what the previous videos have talked about: exercise, endorphin release, whatever it is, right? Whatever hobby you have, whatever you can do to get your mind off of what you're doing, you need to do it. This is about getting better, right? At 3M Fog, this is what we want to do. Get better on all aspects. So anxiety, depression is real and it's dangerous. Don't play with that. Get some help, okay? Those type of things we need to work on. But hypervigilance, you need to control it, okay? Another thing that I'm going to recommend is sometimes I'll have people that'll send me videos that are very traumatic, that involve grotesque things, that'll involve shootings. We're going to ask the doctor about that because I don't want to watch them. I just don't. They don't turn me on. They are a big turnoff. I don't like to see it. It's not good for your soul. We're trying to protect our soul. So I just caution you. You can watch whatever you want. This is not a communist channel, but just be cautious about that it's not good for your soul. We've already been there and done that. I've seen that a million times. I got to the point, I saw so many dead people in my career, especially as a sergeant, I didn't want to see it anymore. I don't care if the guy was 105, had a great life, and he had flowers and he died with a smile. I don't want to see it. I'm done with that. So I just caution you about that. So again, I just wanted to I just wanted to film this for you on Thursday. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's, right? We're almost at the weekend. I want to thank you guys. You guys have made me better. I feel like this has been very therapeutic for me, talking to you guys, and I notice a significant difference. And I hope that that's what's going on with you guys, okay? We're just kicking these things off. Like I tell you, you guys are special. I pray for you every morning. My son and I, before we leave our driveway, we pray for a good day, safe travels for everybody, right? And we pray for you guys, okay? That this is helping you guys in some small way and at least getting the conversation started. So I want to thank you guys, okay? We're going to stay in the fight, always. Get knocked down to a knee, pick your ass up, and keep going. Warrior mindset for everything we do. Not just confrontations, but psychologically, mental health, and everything that we do, all right? You guys are special, all right? You're loved, you're respected, and it's us and we, okay? So I hope you guys have a great Thursday and stay in the fight for everything, okay? I love you guys, and thank you for everything you're doing for us. We do need people to jump over to YouTube. Please subscribe, right? When you subscribe, we'll get more followers, okay? And we can start building up the things that we need to do to advance, okay? we can get sponsors. Sponsors mean money. Money mean more help for us, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Happy Thursday, 3 a.m. fog.